Today, I will be showing you all of my favorite wheel mods that I've used on all of my Speed Champion cars throughout all of my time of building. Let's go. First up is this very unique Technics wheel. All you need for this is this gear piece, this small axle piece, and one of these wheels with a Speed Champion's tire. All you do is place it in the center, and then put the axle piece right through it, and it's a super solid wheel, and it goes right into the car. I think this one's super unique, but there's just one problem. If you put it on newer Speed Champion's axle, it won't move. So the only way to get it to move is to put it in one of the circle pieces instead of the one that looks like a plus sign. And then we have this deep dish Speed Champion's wheel with the rim popping out a little bit from the tire. I barely see anyone use this, so you guys definitely have to try it out because it's actually one of my favorites of all time. First up, all you want to do is grab anything with this rim in it, and then you want to take it off. And then once that's off, take a tire off of a normal Speed Champion's rim, and then put it right on it. It's a perfect fit, you don't have to stretch it or anything. And to get the hubcap piece in, you want to grab this little stud right here, and it fits perfectly in the center. It won't come off because it actually clips in. And then you put any Speed Champion's rim in, it has to be the smaller one. And then there you go, there's a rim. Do that 4 times, and then you have a full set. And next up is this smaller one that I put on my Civic, and this one's really unique. It might look normal at first, but it's actually not. It's actually a Lego City tire on a Speed Champion's rim, and it makes it a lot smaller, and this lets you do a bunch of more things, like having better fitment and turning radius. More on that later though. To build this, you want to grab a normal Speed Champion's wheel, take the tire off, and then grab this Lego City wheel. Take that tire off, and then put it on the Speed Champion's rim. This part is really hard. I recommend stretching it with anything. Make sure to push really hard because it is a bit of a hard job to do, but once it's on, it looks amazing. And if you have a really big problem putting the wheel on, you actually have to stretch it. You could put it on your thumb like I did and wait a bit. It does help. But if it's really hard, you have to get 2 Lego pieces or these Technic pieces. And it really helps stretching it. There is a big size difference at first, but if you stretch it, the rubber will change shape, and that helps. And if you want a really deep dish rim, here's how to do it. Take the older Speed Champion's tire, push the newer Speed Champion's hubcap out of the newer Speed Champion's wheel. So you have a mix of old and new, and you put it inside. And it adds a little bit of a deep dish. And if you want really deep dish, like to put on the back of your car or anything, you can put it right at the back, and then you have this really deep rim that looks awesome. And you can still clip it on a car easily because there's still a little stud piece at the back. But if you want to go all out and add on to this and make your car look absolutely insane, you can take it out, put it back to the front, grab this little clip piece, take the tire off of this little wheel piece, put it right inside, and then clip it onto the rim. You guys probably don't know what this is, but if you turn it around, you'll find out and see that it looks like a drum brake or a smaller rotor. I recommend putting this at the back of your car, and it looks really cool. It makes your Speed Champions look way more realistic. But if you couldn't tell already, you couldn't actually attach this to your car. So the way to do that is to grab this little robot hand piece, put it on this piece right here. Then all you have to do, put it on the car, and it fits. And the best part about this way to do camber is that this one actually rolls. Perfect. And if you want to do this at the front and add a bigger rotor to make it more realistic, so a smaller rotor at the front, so smaller rotor on the rear, bigger at the front, you can put it into the wheel and it fits the exact same. You can also do the same way for camber, and it makes your car look really nice. And another way to do camber with crazy fitment is to grab this piece right here. This little piece, I have no clue what it's called. It's kind of rare, but find this piece. And then find one of these little hole pieces. Then the little robot hand piece. Then that's all you need for this way to do camber. Push it in, and I recommend putting your thumb at the back so it's right with it, because it can't be too long or else it will poke the fender. Then put the robot hand piece on. Then take out your axle piece on the car. Push it back one stud. Oh, yep, that just broke. Put it right in the fender piece, and it's super easy to do. You can adjust it really easily, and I recommend using that wheel with the LEGO City tire because it makes the fitment really nice and flush with the fender. And if you do put the wheel on with the robot hand piece, make sure to have this clip on your wheel with the little plus sign, I guess you could call it. Then put it right in, and that will fit. But if you have a newer Speed Champions rim with a circle piece that clips on, do this, because it won't stay. Grab that same pin piece from before, then put it in, and this is actually even better because you can adjust it more and it will roll perfectly just like any other axle. And then if you adjust it, push it up a bit, you have perfect camber for your LEGO cars. This one is my absolute favorite. I want to do this on every single one of my cars. I would, but the piece is just a little rare, and hopefully you guys can find 4 of these. And next up is, oh yeah, don't take a fender off fake LEGO because the whole thing just falls apart. Have you ever wondered if you can make the wheels turn on a Speed Champions car? Well, you actually can. And if you pick the car up, they won't fall out either. All you have to do is take the axle piece out, grab this little exhaust piece, that same pin, put it in the wheel, don't do it like this, because the wheel will be higher. You have to take that out and then actually put it in with the fender to the side a little bit, and then it's perfect. You can move the wheel and it turns. You can turn the wheel and it still rolls. All you have to do is push it in, then you have perfect fitment with the wheel that is stuck turned. It's cool for displaying your cars or taking photos or filming. I really like this. I just figured it out and I'm gonna do it way more. But the thing with this is you have to do it with the little tire with the LEGO City tire, because if you use a big one, it won't fit. There is a size difference between these, and the only way to make the wheel turn is to have the smaller LEGO City tire on the Speed Champions wheel. And I think it looks amazing. I'm definitely going to do this more. You guys should give it a try. And that was all the wheel hacks in this video. We did camber, wheels, turning wheels. And if you guys do any of these and post a video on it, make sure to tag me and I will probably reply on it. So yeah guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and I'll see you in the next one. A bunch of mods coming soon. Bye.